Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. This is your host Steve. Up next is a Bandai, the Mandalorian. This is a 1/12 scale kit and it was released by Bandai Spirits in 2021. And of course it's from the TV series Star Wars The Mandalorian. There were 2 seasons that were aired and there's rumors that there's a 3rd season up and coming. Anyway, this is the regular Beskar armor kit, and it's very similar to the other figure kits that were released previously by Bandai. The Mandalorian, known to a few as Din Djarin, is a battle-worn bounty hunter, making his way through a dangerous galaxy in an uncertain age. And of course, Bandai did their best to represent the costume that was used in the show with this kit. Let's look at the side of the art here. And you can see they give us some scenes from the movie here or from the show, along with different poses of the kit and different features of the kit and some of the weapons and such. And here's the side. Of course, this is kit number 506-1796. And here's the other side, which they always show you the full-size stand-up version of the figure. Very nice there. And this kit does retail for around $45 US. Go ahead and open it up. Inside we have several separate plastic bags of kit parts. Of course you can't see much while they're in the bags, and I'll take them out here shortly. And of course what looks like the cape, made out of real material here. And assembly instructions. These are a how-to guide on how to cut off the parts, apply the decals or stickers. And of course, like always, they do give us the instructions for this. You can see how big the instruction sheet is. Very nice, semi-glossy paper, fold-out style, and in this case they give us all the decal placement and the paints to be used. So it's been this way with all the Bandai kits. However, the new part is with the Bandai Spirits, they give us some English and Japanese. So you do have some English with this. In the beginning, it was just Japanese. So they just kind of give you an idea on what the instructions look like. I'm not going to bore you with going through step by step in the instructions. I'm actually going to go ahead and build this on my channel, so stay tuned for that. It's funny how I pre-ordered this kit sometime last year, and it's taken until December of 2021 to finally get notice that my pre-order has arrived. So this one was not the pre-order, this is the one I ordered off of eBay. So let me get these parts out and we'll look at them individually and give you my thoughts about this kit. I'll be right back. So the first bag of parts contains 3 sprue trees. 2 of the sprue trees would be plastic, and then the center one is made of brown, but it's very pliable, rubbery. These are your poly parts that allow the figure to move. So that's always very nice to have. It seems like they always give us a few extra of these every time, so that makes that very nice also. This kit also reminds me very much of the Boba Fett kits, so I'm sure there's some shared parts in that. I'm not going to use this open box review to tell you what parts are similar or not. Obviously the Mandalorian sprue here with the main armor and the helmet is definitely a new tool. So we'll look at that a little bit closer. And as a reminder also, I didn't say this in the Razor Crest video, but Mattel, Hasbro is coming out with a Razor Crest kit. I went ahead and pre-ordered that, and they are also coming out with the Mandalorian figure and the child. So look for that from, if you're a collector of Hasbro, which I am. I have all the Hasbro stuff. I have the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wings, all that stuff, and you know, they are nice to have. So just to let you know about that. So let's get a closer look at these parts. And here's the main armor from the Mandalorian, and this is made of silver plastic. And just to give you a close-up, very nice there. All the little nuances that his armor had, which is a lot different from Boba Fett. Impressed with that. And of course, here's the back side. Oh, his spear. And there's also a chrome version that's coming out here very shortly. It's a little more expensive. I'm looking at between $60 and $70 US for that. So I don't think I pre-ordered that one. And of course, just a close-up of the poly plastic parts here, made of a dark brown colored poly. And here is his weapons and hands. Black plastic here. Very nice. And the back side. Alright, let's get the next bag out. The next bag contained 3 sprue trees, very large tree, dark chocolate brown with his legs and arms, part of his main body and torso, and some more pieces of the hands, along with the parts of the gun, which is like a chocolate brown itself, a more pure brown for his shoulder harness and the weapon, along with the stand. Let's get a closer look. And I would say this is very similar to the Boba Fett kit. So I would say that this sprue here does share that. And get a closer look at the detail on the arms and legs. I may be wrong about that. I don't have the Boba Fett kit in front of me. Here's the back side. And like all Bandai kits in the Star Wars series, these are all press fit or snap together. You don't have to use glue, but if you wanted to, you could. Just be very careful with that, because remember, you do have moving parts in this case. And here's the shoulder harness and part of the weapon, his holster. So this is also a poly type material, very pliable. So this is a slide molded technology here. Makes it very nice. So you can see part of his belt and shoulder harness there. And here's his holster. And the butt end of the rifle. and the usual stand that comes with all the Bandai figure kits. And the last bag of sprue trees is this one here, which contained 2 large sprue trees along with the stickers. And just to say something about these stickers, they are very nice to use. They go down just like your water slide decals. It's funny that they don't include the water slide decals anymore with these kits. They used to give you both. They give you the stickers and the water slides. But let me tell you, I'm not knocking these decals at all. These decals conform very nicely, and they lay down very nicely on top of the kit. So, you know, I highly recommend them, and they are very good. It would have been nice to have water slide. Water slide is a whole different technique, and you can do a lot more with water slide. But these are very nice. So let's go ahead and we'll get a closer look at these last 2 trees. And this tree here, which is tree A, contains more of the torso and body parts, and it actually gives us 2 areas of injected molding in different colors. So we have the dark chocolate brown over here. We have a lighter brown right here, and the injection process makes it available to have a color change on the sprue tree, along with we have a dark gray going on right here in the bottom corner, and then a dark blue up the top right. So that makes that nice. Let's get a closer look. So you can see the dark blue parts are very high glossy, highly polished, very nice. And then we have the chocolate brown torso parts. Very nice there. And the dark gray, which is also semi-gloss, but very nice there. And then we have the lighter brown parts, which I'm sure go along with his holster and belt, shoulder harness. So that's very nice there. Flip it over, and not many details on the back side there to look at. This is the last sprue tree, and this is silver here. This has given us more parts of the helmet and his little jetpack in the back. There you go. Very detailed there, very nice. And I like the little dent on the top of the helmet there. More parts of the face mask here. And flip this over. Not much to see on the back side there. And here's the cape. It's made of felty material, very thin. And you can see the texture of it's very nice. It is kind of a dark brown color. Very nice. So let me put everything away here, and I'll be right back, and I'll give you my thoughts about this kit. This was my open box review of the Bandai, the Mandalorian 1/12 scale kit with the Beskar armor. And my thoughts about this kit is it's well worth the money. It has a lot of parts, and you'll definitely spend a lot of time, a good part of your afternoon building this. It does leave room for weathering and painting if you wish. And you know, this is a high quality kit. Parts fit together in a precision way, and remember that before you press the parts together, you may have a hard time undoing them, and you may have to buy a special tool just for that. which it's not impossible to separate the parts once they are pressed together if you need to. Is there room for this in the Star Wars galaxy with Bandai? And I'm very glad that Bandai did come out with this release, because I really enjoyed the TV series of The Mandalorian. I look forward to Season 3, which I believe is being filmed as we speak. And of course I'm looking forward to the Book of Boba Fett that's coming out here towards the end of December. So that's going to be here in a couple of weeks. So wouldn't be surprised if Bandai comes out with another Boba Fett for that version. You never know. They may not even have to do that. But like I said, if you wish to wait for the Chrome edition of this, that's coming out shortly also, and I'm sure it's just going to be exactly the same, just Chrome. That kit does retail a little more. So yeah, I would definitely give this a 5 stars, as with the rest of the Star Wars Bandai kits in 1/12 scale. So highly recommend this. If you don't have it already, you need to add it to your collection. So that is it. So if you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Reach down there on the lower right hand side of your screen and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell. So if you want to see more kit reviews like this, open box reviews, let me know. Put it in the comments if you would, please. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.